everyone, this is Cindy with Creating the Heart, and today I am talking about killing paper pads. So I think it's really hard to kill a paper pad when it's brand new or you've only used one or two sheets of it. So generally when my pads are starting to look like this, I think it is time to do away with it or decide what to do with it. So I've got a couple that I am probably going to be working on this summer. Certain sheets of paper lend itself well to cutting in my Cricut, using for grass, that sort of thing, so I don't worry about those sheets. But other ones, you know, it's what to do with it. Also, I find a lot of the new paper pads have, this one is a good one to show you. They have all these little cut aparts and things. And so if you're making a scrapbook, obviously you can kill your paper pad easier and you can use these cut aparts in that. But if you're not doing it, then what the heck do you do with these? These have lots of tiny little ones that are, I think, would be great for my planner, traveler's notebook, or other things like that. It could be laminated. So I'm going to work on what to do with these. These are actually not the ones I'm working on. I'm actually working on this one right here with the cream and sugar. So I have used quite a bit of it, so I have not so much left. I'm going to actually, I think I've got 2, maybe 3 videos on how to kill the last, I think I had like 6 or 7 full sheets of paper, and then I had a bunch of bits and pieces. And so I'm going to talk about how I finally killed it and what I did with all the little parts. So the first project that I'm going to share with you guys is this one right here. And something else I was trying to use up on my stash is I had bought these blank card and envelope sets from the dollar spot, and they were $1. And they were not really cards. They were more like mats. And so I did use them kind of as a card. So, ouch. So what I made, just totally hit my computer with my elbow. I made basically a little gift set. So it opens up. I just tied some seam binding because it kind of pops open a little bit. And I made this little book using one of the papers. Actually, all papers are from that Doodlebug Cream and Sugar. And when I open it up, I've got this cute little set in here, and this is not on my idea. I actually saw this on a YouTube channel, and I'm going to try and find it and embed it in my video so you guys will be able to see that. I just kind of put my own spin on it. And so here on the side here is I've got 2 envelopes in the pocket, and then 2 of these little cards that these are like the cut aparts that they have. These 2, I had enough space on that paper to use my die to cut it out. So this one's got like a little trim around it. How cute are they? Right? Cute. And then on the back, I just did a cut apart, and this one says hugs and kisses. This one says for you. You can write a message on the back. You can decorate it more. It just, keeping it flat, made sure it fit in the envelope because it is a little tight. And then the cards on this side are actually using the same cut apart. So I have 2 sheets of that same paper. But that paper, I had cut apart some other things out of it, so I didn't have like the full sheet. So I had to cut it out myself. I couldn't use the die for that. And these ones I put at an angle, and then I did some stitch marks around it. And then the same thing, this one says Happy Valentine's Day, and this one says You're Sweet. And then it just fits right here in the envelope. In the pocket. And then I had these other cut aparts left. And so I went ahead and I made tags. I used my tag punch board, and I know that there's a video out there that shows how you can get cleaner cuts with this punch board. I need to go re-watch it because I was getting some really, really rough cuts, and I don't know what I need to do to clean that up. So I know there's a video, I watched it. And then I used my handy dandy reinforcer punch. It's becoming my new favorite punch. And then I just tied some twine. And then this one here. And I just cut these. And these are like 3 by 3 or something like that. 3 by 2.5. And then they just fit right here in a little pocket that I created. And then here's this little gift set all ready to give as a gift. So, or, you know, to send to a crafty friend, I think would be really, really cute. And then I just tie it off here just to kind of keep it from popping open, because it does pop open a little bit. The paper isn't trained. And then that's it. I love it. I think it came out so, so cute. And it didn't use that much paper. I actually used a lot of scrap pieces to cover the pockets and for the tags. And so it was just really a great way of using up some of those leftover pieces in your stash. So the next project that I'm going to be sharing is going to be using making little note cards. And then I've got some full-size cards that I'm going to be doing both of them are going to be mix and match videos. So I'm going to talk about how I kind of have my go-to layouts, and I'll be working on those other two paper pads I showed you as well, on how to use those up or to store pieces so that you can use them later. So thank you for watching. This is Cindy with Creating with a Heart.